Don't listen to conventional financial advice. Here are 4 simple habits I used to go from not having money to pay rent to having a multi-million-dollar net worth. In this video, I'll share with you the 4 strategies I personally used to go from sleeping on the couch of a friend in exchange for taking care of her 5 cats to a multi-millionaire in only 8 years. If you like this video, I've got tons of other tips and strategies on overcoming tough situations like being unemployed or having tons of debt. Check them out in the description below. Personally used to go from couch. The good news is you don't have to be a finance PhD or math whiz to apply these strategies. They're simpler than you think, including a mindset tip that helped me learn English and Japanese, my second and third languages. In 2011, I got fired from my Wall Street job. A week after that, my boyfriend dumped me. And soon after that, I ran out of money to pay rent. Now I'm sitting in a multi-million-dollar house I bought by borrowing against my own investment portfolio. And I'm enjoying watching my students following my footsteps and taking control of their financial future, which gives me a lot of joy. Here are the 4 strategies that I owe my success to. Number 1, viewing challenges as an opportunity. I recently actually discovered this is my primary question, as Tony Robbins would put it, which means that in the back of my head, every time I face a challenge, I ask myself, how can I turn this challenge into an opportunity? I didn't even realize I was subconsciously doing this until Tony Robbins pointed it out. And now I know a lot of my success throughout the years came from this very simple question that I subconsciously ask myself every time I face a challenge. For example, when I went to Japan at the age of 18 and I didn't speak a word of Japanese, and now I had to study electrical engineering in the Japanese language, what did I do? I viewed this challenge as an opportunity to learn English. I got you there. It's true. Because I really didn't understand what was going on, I realized I need to learn English first because there wasn't even a Japanese to Persian dictionary available. So I need to learn English first and use the English to Japanese dictionary to polish my Japanese. Number 2, having your own business. After I got fired from my job, I realized that I needed to create my own business so that I can be my own boss. Don't get ideas. Every time I talk about this, I'm like, what am I creating with the people? This is why having a business is super duper important. Even if you have a full-time job, you want to have a sole proprietary or an LLC on the side. Why? Because that is how you can get a ton of tax write-offs for something that you would buy anyway, such as your phone. Having your own business will also allow you to have multiple revenue streams. That is literally the name of the game that wealthy people play. Once you increase your cash flow, you can then apply my third strategy, which is investing your income. Having a ton of cash flow alone is not gonna help you become truly wealthy. Truly wealthy people give their money jobs, meaning their money is working harder than they are to make them more money. And get this, in order to become a successful investor, you don't need to become a math whiz. In fact, did you know that investing has nothing to do with math? It has everything to do with your own psychology management. In my previous videos, I've talked about how you can create a personal investment strategy based on your unique risk tolerance and financial goals, even if you've never invested before. Number 4, becoming a key person of influence. A few years ago, I was reading a book by Danial that's called Key Person of Influence. In that book, he explains how important it is that you become an expert in a very small niche. Becoming a key person of influence will open doors for building more relationships that will in turn increase your income, that will lead to increasing in your investments and therefore generational wealth. A key person of influence is someone whose name comes up when people are talking about that specific problem. Bonus strategy is learning the tax strategies that only the ultra wealthy people know, that they don't even teach in tax college. That's the same exact strategy that the Rockefellers use, and that is owning nothing and controlling everything. You can do that by owning multi-level trusts and foundations that will preserve your wealth for the generations to come, and in the meantime, save you a ton in taxes. Becoming a millionaire and a successful business owner is easier than you think. Start by implementing these 4 strategies right now. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into these strategies, join us at our upcoming Build More Wealth Live Challenge. The link is in the description below. And as always, remember, make your money have babies. Check them out in the description below. Check them out in the description. Check them out in the description below. As a result, now I speak 3 languages.